Hi everyone, this is Meet again, and today's list is going to be about the top 5 Vicky Rakuten dramas, November 2020. The first drama on this list is Flower of Evil. Yeah, obviously, you knew it was going to be the first on this list because it is one of the best dramas of 2020. It's a melodrama crime thriller. Drama stars Lee Jun Ki and Moon Jae Won. Now, these two have worked together before in a drama called Criminal Minds. This was one of those dramas which was eagerly awaited. Now, I think the best part of this drama was the chemistry. You have to watch it. You have to watch it to know what I'm talking about. This drama has romance. This drama has romance in the flashbacks and such explosive chemistry in the present. It's really good. The second drama on this list is To All the Guys Who Loved Me. This drama stars Wang Jung-hyun and Yoon Yoon Min and So Ji Hoon. So this drama has a successful woman with a not so successful love life deciding to not marry. Now she's chosen to not marry, but she's kind of unlucky in the dating department as well. And just when she decides I'm done with the dating scene, she meets a guy, and this guy is really obsessive about getting married to her. Initially I was finding this obsession questionable because a guy who really wants to marry this girl, but then like as you watch the series, you'll kind of understand that you'll kind of understand where this guy is coming from. Let me not talk about it any further or I'll be giving you a lot of spoilers. So this drama is a time fantasy romance. It has 16 episodes and it is completed. Third drama is Do You Like Brahms? It is a personal favorite. I really enjoy idyllic dramas. This drama has 16 episodes. It stars the very versatile Kim Min Jae, who is an upcoming actor. And I actually saw Flower Crew Marriage Agency after completing Do You Like Brahms because I really enjoyed his acting. This drama also stars Park Yoon Bin, who I had seen previously in Hello My 20s. Park Yoon Bin had a really good screen presence in Hello My 20s. So I was kind of excited to watch these two actors who mostly do side roles or who are mostly the second lead or not the main leads and come together in this drama. And their acting is so much better than a lot of other famous stars. This drama is a very gentle romance and slice of life drama. It has a business graduate who chooses to switch to music instead of getting a job. And now she chooses the violin over a career, according to her parents, according to her family. And the main lead, that is played by Kim Min Jae, he is a pianist who's on the way down from the peak of his success or career, and the story goes from there. I think this drama has one of the best realistic endings. So the romance part is a happy ending, spoiler, but you kind of expected it anyway. I'm talking about their lives. It's kind of the ending is realistic in a nice way. You don't get such endings in too many dramas. Now, something about my lists is that uh, I might include one or two older dramas in my lists, recent but not very recent. So the fourth drama on this list is one such drama, that is I Wanna Hear Your Song. Now this drama is 32 episodes or 16 hours. It completed in 2019. It's a revenge romance thriller with a melodramatic vibe. A timpanist and a pianist meet at an orchestra. That is the simple gist. But there is history behind the timpanist and there is history behind the pianist. The pianist is not who he seems to be, and the timpanist has amnesia. You can guess the type of shit that they are going to get into. I think I enjoyed this drama because it is based in a world that I'm not at all familiar with. It is based on people I don't know in real life at all, but I would love to. These are musicians in an orchestra, and an orchestra is like a family with its troubles. So it was really fun watching that part as well, and obviously the story is very interesting. I think it is one of those underrated dramas. So this drama stars Yo Woo Jin and Kim Se Jong and Song Jae Rim. So Song Jae Rim appeared in a slightly different role this time. Obviously, again broody, but But anyway, so it was a really good watch. But I'm glad I included it in this list because I think a lot of you would enjoy this drama if you watched it. The fifth drama on this list is one. Yes, you guessed it right. This drama is The Tale of the Nine-Tailed. So Lee Dong-wook, someone's favorite, plays the Lee Dong-wook plays a gumiho or a nine-tailed fox who's been around for a really long time, but he moved to the city really recently, and he ends up meeting a TV producer, that is Joboa, who has been researching mythical creatures or urban legends, etc. She believes they exist. So it's a fantasy romance drama. Shout out to my twin sister who's already watching this drama really desperately. Yes, Lee Dong-wook is her favorite actor. So this drama has an awesome plot and great actors. It has Lee Dong-wook, Lee Dong-wook, Lee Dong-wook, and what else do you want? Okay. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I hope you like this video. I hope it helps you decide what to watch next. And I'll see you next time. Bye.